Okay, YouTube world, I said I will make a video of my freight trains, 20 car sets. I got them out and also show all the progress I made. I added a Denny's, a fire station, Taco Bell. I got the Empire State Building, UN Building, got the World Trade Center, both towers, and made a little bit of stuff over there. A couple of other buildings, Trade Center 1, 2, 3. And a hotel in the back. I'll have the financial buildings. Little colored printer fixes that right up, just like that building right there. Made it out of a color printer. And these streets, color printer works well. Of course, I'm still building, showing a little bit of the progress I've made. I made a HSBC bank and a CVS. Of course, there are plenty of CVS's in New York. And then I got my 10 car subway set. It's my number 2 train. I got him parked right there. Then you can see the freight train that's in there. He's pretty long. I got two -9s pulling it. I got one set of -9s here. And I got another set of -9s there, which I'll run in a little while. I got Metro North, which a little bit of paint and some decals, they'll be perfect. So I painted him. Came pretty close. Don't have to be perfect. It's for me. And then there's another one that was New Jersey Transit, and I painted him. But I made him the puller car, or control car, whatever you want to call it, where the motorman sits when it goes the opposite way. And then I got my Long Island Railroad, a couple of cars. I got some more coming from eBay. It's going to be 5 cars total. A little bit of paint on them, and they look pretty good. And then my New York Central pulling them. Yeah, I know it's not to T, but hey. And then I got my bridge over here that I built. A little bit of wood, a little bit of glue, and a jigsaw. You can get a pretty good bridge. Even got lights on it. Here's my blue lights. I don't know if my camera's catching it, but you can see the blue lights on it. Then I'm going to change that. I had a rock yard, but that's Chicago, so we're not going to do that. I'll make that another New York place, but where trains can park over there. And he'll run alongside there. And we'll pop it over here while I'll fix that switch track. But then over here, I got my 2 10-car sets. There's one museum train, which I'm using as number 5 train. And then I got my number 3 train red, the Redbirds. Right there. And that's 3 that I just showed you, 10-car sets. And then I got my Acela Express going around. Then also I added 3rd rails. This is to my number 4 line. And a little bit of bath water. You heat them up for 30 minutes and soak them. You can bend them. And as you see on this curve, it curves all the way around. And then if you balance them right, the train will go right past them like they're not even there. And there's the start of the other 3rd rail. As soon as Michaels gets some more balsa wood, I can get them. For some reason, we're running out. And of course, you have to have a work table. Yeah, it's a mess. I'll clean it later. But there's my paint and all my fittings and pieces and all stuff. As you see, I got plenty of track. There's parts in there. There's parts over there. You're always going to have parts and cleaners and trains and everything else. But you got to have tools to do it. Then I come over here. I added ballast. Yeah, it's a start. It's not done yet. And as you see, I made a little beach. A little bit of play stand from Home Depot for $4. You get almost a 50-pound bag. And then the ballast rocks bought from the hobby shops. Then here's another train station I'm gonna be putting soon. There's one of my other 10-car set that's peeking out. And that's my number 6 line. But here's my projects. Got the basketball court and the pool and the parks. I still got to put it together. I just set it up there for now. And you can see my train station that I got to finish building, and I got my number 6 line. Then you come over here. Here's my other tank car set, and you can see the 3rd rail right up to the wheels. And there's my number 4 line. And there's the other 3rd rail where my number 2 line parks. And as you see, I got AMP, MTA, Sky Crane, because there's always something building in New York, getting started. And of course, there's traffic. There'll be traffic like soon. And there's McDonald's and Burger King, KFC, Dairy Queen. Here's my Walgreens. You got Walgreens in New York. And there's some other buildings, Ace Hardware in the cut. Here's my White Castles. Camera can't focus in on the White Castles, but good enough. Then I got my 7-Eleven over there. My printer prints that right out. A little bit of paint. And then here's my 3rd rail again, curves. It goes all the way around. Like I said, when I get some more balsa wood, I'll put it. And switching back and forth. And, you know, you can't go nowhere without Paul's Pizza. Paul's Pizzeria. And you come around. And then I got my new subway cars just came in. I put chains on them and stuff like that. Look like it's on a flat car. 2 of those in the work yard. And you come around the other part of the number 6 line. And then here's some buildings I made from a printer, a colored printer. You don't need a 3D printer, just some paper, a couple of boxes, and a little bit of handcrafting, and you can make yourself some background buildings. Of course, Citibank is always in New York, all the way around. Then I got my work trains, and people raved about this cleaning car. It's actually a vacuum cleaner. It does work for a little bit, then it overheats and shuts off. The same thing with the polishing. You put the polishing on there, it shuts the unit right off. I don't like it too much. It's a good concept, but it's not worth the $120 that you pay for it. Then I have a little bit of paint. Made my trash train. And I got my engines. Again, a little bit of paint. I'll put some decals on it later. And there's another pride and joy, the CMX car. Not worth the money. They rave about this thing, $200, last car you would ever get. Unless you do some things to it, it's not going to run. If you take it straight out the box and try to run it, I had 5 engines pulling it, which you can look at my other videos, and they just sit there. They sit there and struggle. 5 engines to pull that thing. It is heavy, but I put some spacers and some washers in there to lift the pad up, and then it'll run. But these 2 little guys, they can't do it. They struggle all the way around, even with the spacers in it. Should not recommend getting. This guy here is another cleaning car. He works just as well. The pad sits on the track. It's light. Just put a little bit of weights in it. It kicks the same fluid. Just I wouldn't put alcohol in it because it melts the plastic. As you can see, some of my paint got a little messed up. But I could paint it again. But I put these little weights in them. And no matter what train I put on it now, it runs fine. Then there's my BNSF. I'll run him a little bit. As you see, he's pretty long. And I got to put some more background buildings back here. And then here's my 3rd rails again. As you can see, 3rd rails, if you do them right, they'll work. You can make them turn and everything. And as you see, all the way down, I got my 3rd rail. And there's some more work trains, my little crane. A little bit of paint. And a couple of decals when I get them. They will go a long way. And there's my other 3rd rail. Goes all the way down. So I got a little more detailing to do with the 3rd rail. And then eventually I'll have all of these up. Of course, building wants to fall. But those are background buildings, so I don't care about them. We got plenty of those buildings in New York. That's why they call it the concrete jungle. But here's most of my set. And we'll go over here. We'll run the freight trains. As you can see, they're pretty good. Two -9s, eBay helps you right out. Of course. We'll fix that. I don't care what clips you get. They're all crap. They all let go eventually. I don't want to run it too fast. And then I'll put him over there, and you can see the other one coming. I gotta put a light in him. There you go. This one got 20 cars on it. And the other one got about 18, I think it is. But eventually I'll get them all going. I made this light with eBay. As you can see, it's green. There's another one over there. Here's my other -9. You'll see them both coming in a few. I'll run the Metro Norths and anything later. We don't need them right now. But they both should be coming in view in a few. So I will set them right here. Set the camera right here and you'll see both of them. Of course I have to have my Pepsi train. I drink Pepsi and I got the Pepsi plant. Then I can have fun. I can put this one on. Let Metro North and Long Island Railroad go by each other on the new bridge. A little bit of paint and that bridge will look nice, especially with the lights on it. And I have to paint my wires over here. There's the freight train again. A little bit of imagination and you can put some stuff together. So you can see the trains over there. On the Long Island Railroad, they do light up. And as you see, I made this one pretty bright. Yeah, I'll get a light in that one. For some reason they like to work that way. I can't put them the other way. If I put the 1000 in front, he likes to derail for some reason. I don't know why, but they run that way, so I leave him be. Alright, so you can see this one go. Two 10-car sets. Green lights, little signal lights. I put the number 4 on. There's my station lit up. And you see the number 4, and you see it will clear the 3rd rail. Of course, now I'm making the video, now they all want to act up. Well, here's my video. Of course, I still need some progress to do, and we will get them all going. Alright, hope you like it. Yeah, there's some of my lights. Hope you like it. Let me know, and give me some ideas. Thanks.